All right, all right. What's going on, party people? This your man Griff. Look, real quick. Had a great comment that was made on a video that I did earlier. And the comment was basically the gentleman was sharing how his wife got her first order. Thank you for liking, sharing, commenting. Thank you for joining if you want to be a part of the party people. And thank you for subscribing. But it has he had a great comment and he wanted my thoughts on it. So I shared them. And I shared it based off of the information he provided. I didn't probe or dig because you know when people send stuff and I think I need more information, I start asking questions. I didn't do that. I just say I'm gonna just answer the question based off of what he shared, what he provided. I'm just gonna answer. I'm not gonna read into it. Not gonna look into it. I'm not gonna think. I'm just gonna hear. And I'm serious. I literally just I saw it, said, "What's my thoughts?" Boom. I just threw them down. Hopefully it helps. And I told him he can call me if he want to talk about it a little bit more. But I felt that probably maybe do a video to expound on my thoughts and just to share with y'all because sometimes people don't read comments. So, and it's on the video where I was talking about my understanding of notary laws helped me fix a problem today or figure something out. So, yeah, he stated, my wife got her first order 1 week. After 1 week of signing up, she had to decline it because it was too far and she would have lost money if she took the order. Your thoughts? Want to know what my thoughts were? And I said simply, as business owners, we do not measure our success just on the amount of money we make at the point of sale. We also need to consider what we gain from the experience and recognize what we lose by not participating in the opportunity. Okay. That was my statement to him. So let me read it again here. As business owners, we don't measure our success just on the amount of money we make at the point of sale. We also need to consider what we gain from the experience and recognize what we lose by not participating in the opportunity. That's what one of my thoughts, and that's my thoughts because I don't know how long ago this was. I don't know if she all these notifications right when I started talking. Everybody wants to send stuff. Oh, my bad, y'all. My bad. My apologies. So I don't know what was the whole deal. Like I said, 1 week. When was that 1 week? 10 years ago? 2 weeks ago? I don't know. What did you sign up for? A signing company or just becoming a notary? Had to decline because it was too far. What is considered too far? Would have lost money. How much was the order paying? What type of order? Those things I don't know, which really would craft my response. But I took it as what was presented and gave a thought. My thing is this: there's no business out there that's going to make a profit on every single thing you sell. There's always going to be a loss. The question is, how long will that loss be? How many units do you have to sell before you start making a profit? How many notarial assignments do you need to do, whether it's general, apostille, or whatever, before you start making a profit? I don't know. And you know what controls that is how much money you spent to get into the business. See, when you understand business, you'll understand that your investment into the business determines how quick you start turning a profit. The more you put in, and if you put in way too much and your price per unit is way too low, and when I say way too low, meaning that here's what it should be, the price per unit should be $100, whatever it may be. Price per unit should be $100. But what I put in was essentially $300 per unit worth of money investment. If I put in 300 when it was 100, then it's going to take a while for me to get a profit. But if I put in $35 worth of financial investment and I'm selling it at 100, then I can turn a profit. So you have to look at how much did I spend to get into this business? How much am I continuing to spend to stay in this business and to stay connected to people in this business for as these memberships, even what I do on the channel membership with Facebook groups and all of that. What is my cost? Because when you start looking at, I'm spending $300-400 a month just to be connected to people, but I'm not even making $400 a month, you're already at a loss. So your loss is not so much from the order itself because it's too far, it's not paying enough. The loss typically comes because you spent too much over there before you even started doing it right here. So here you are now to do the business, but you done spent all this money over there and you don't see any clear way that you're going to make a profit. You don't see how, you can't even calculate how long it's going to take you to even get a return, or in other words, break even. So you look at every order like, that ain't enough. That ain't enough. That's going to cause me to lose, lose, lose. Well, it could on the dollar amount side be a loss, but on the opportunity and for the fact that you met somebody that can open the doors of opportunity for you be priceless. But you don't know that unless you're willing to step out on faith. There's so many things that we've done in our life that did not gain us a dime, but we did it anyway. Did I really make out when I spent 4 years commuting from Virginia Beach to Bethesda, Maryland? Oh no, didn't try to calculate it. But it was a sacrifice that I needed to make. I made it, and it really did help my family out. Now you could say I didn't, probably, because did I really get a chance to save money? No. It would have been nice to have been making that hundred and some $1,000s a year down here, where the cost of living is way less, and then I would have been able to save a lot more money. But everything that I did, and I had to work a second job just to be able to go up there, but it enabled certain things that we had going on down here to happen, because if I would have stayed here, I wouldn't have had the money to do what we was trying to do for our sons. So I saw that was a gain. That was a positive, and we was able to help them financially to do things that they wanted to do, which was play golf and gymnastics. Need a lot of money to put your sons in golf and gymnastics, because it's practice and competitions year round, basically, with both of them. Okay, practice and or competition with both of them year round. That's what I did. So did I? What was the profit? Did I break even? I don't know. I know I had to owe a lot of money in taxes because my my expenses went up. I mean, my the amount of money had went up, and my deductions weren't high enough, so I had to owe. Okay, and it took me a couple of years to pay that stuff back. Okay, but that was a part of it. So the point that I'm making is, in life, we don't always profit or win or end up positive on every single thing we do, but we work toward it. When you first get a job at 20 some years old, when you first join the military at 18, 19 years old, you're not making bank. You're sitting here with three pair of clothes, three outfits that you have to your name, and your uniforms is in the military. All you got is your uniform and maybe three outfits. And many of you who've been in the military, you tell the young folk, "Hey man, stay the course. Don't get discouraged. You'll be there, man. You'll be there, young lady. Don't worry. You look, keep your eye on the prize. You'll get there. It's just gonna take some time." So we're willing to invest the time in the military to go from E1 to E7. We're willing to invest our time in a company, in a W2, to go from mailroom to CEO. We're willing to invest, and we applaud the person who invested that amount of time and took all those losses. But when it comes to us, I ain't taking no loss. No, I can't. No, I ain't taking no loss. So then we doing this as a hobby, because business is about profit and loss. There's some years that are more profitable than others. Those businesses who took huge losses during the pandemic, they still finding a way to stay alive. They found a way to stay afloat, and they're not letting that stop them. They're like, "Hey, I'm still here." And then there was other businesses that just couldn't make it and they fell apart. But then those owners found something else in some cases to do, and now they're coming back. It's a business is about resiliency, about fighting for what you want, and recognizing that no, I'm not going to make a profit on every single one. But the order that I get is an order that he didn't get, she didn't get, they didn't get. By me taking that order, that's money that I was able to take from them. That's the competition side. So every order I take, that means that's an order that my competition didn't get. You ever thought about that? I know you didn't, but that's how I look at it. Every order that I take, like now, when I finish this recording, I got to get ready to go to a 9 p.m. closing. They say, do I want to do a closing at 9 p.m.? No, I done got lazy on those shit. Back in the day, I used to do them all the time, but now I'm like, oh man, I'm chill. But nah, I'm gonna go do this 9 p.m. closing, then come back and start getting my documents prepped um for tomorrow. It is what it is. But guess what? Me doing the 9 p.m. closing means I took that closing from so and so or whoever that might be out there. I got it, and I'm happy about that. So every order that I get, that's an order that my competition doesn't have. That's how I look at it. And if you're not willing to compete, if you want everything to be fair and nice and just rock the baby and everything, this might not be for you. And this isn't directed to him and his wife. This is for everybody. This is how I look at it for myself. I'm sharing with you how I look at it for myself. Every order that comes in that I'm able to get, that's one less order that my competition has, which means I'm making the money and they're not. End of story. All right. So I'm out. That's all I got to say about it. Y'all tell me your thoughts. Hopefully, no one's offended. It wasn't meant to offend, wasn't meant to offend that gentleman, his wife, or anybody, but it's just the true the facts. We're out here competing. That's what this is about. Competition. And sometimes you got to take a loss to beat the other person. Peace.